Right, so technology forms a central part of our lives, and think of COVID, post-COVID, and currently in our daily lives. We use WhatsApp, we use Facebook, we use LinkedIn, we use email. So technology is part of our lives. It's something that will continue to grow and become part of our business lives. My name is Kevin Shetty. I have been fortunate to have worked with large corporate as well as small businesses within technology and supporting organizations grow using technology. And our topic for today is optimizing your business with technology, enabling you for the future. Studies have shown that businesses, whether they're big or small, that had technology as part of their strategy or part of their business, have shown more growth than firms that were similar in size. And this is very important. And as I alluded to previously, is technology will become part of our lives in a current form and into the future. We know that as businesses, we are faced with many challenges. And some of these challenges can be competition, can be data breaches, shortage of skills in the marketplace, rapid advancement in technology, and we see in the media what AI is currently doing for the landscape of business, both big and small, and rising costs included. Now, technology and innovation can help you differentiate your service offering and including your product offering. It helps you protect data, and protection of data in the world we live in is absolutely important. And technology is improved in terms of your automation of your processes. It's about ensuring that you engage with customers more efficiently and more effectively. But more importantly, technology allows you to reach into new markets, both locally as well as globally. So technology has benefits for your business. What are some of the benefits? Cost savings? Absolutely. In terms of improving productivity, you save costs around your direct costs. Enhancing customer experiences. Think of it as you attending a job on site, dealing with a client, but also that you need to make appointments. Using technology, clients can book appointments to meet with you on site or off site. Technology plays an important role in terms of scaling your business because growth is important. It talks about cash flow, it talks about new income, and risk management and protection of your data. Those form central benefits in your business. And benefits can obviously be a lot more than what's listed here. And it also depends on the nature of your business as well. Some of the key technology for your current business is cloud computing. And if you look at the industry at the moment, and everyone has heard of AWS, Amazon Web Service, those play an important role in the ability for you to deploy technology for your business quite efficiently, effectively, and cost. And you can save significant cost on hardware such as servers. Data analytics plays a significant role. We're moving to the era where artificial intelligence and smart technology is dominating the news in its current form. And will it be here for years to come? Absolutely. It's going to be part of our businesses, and it's something we need to embrace sooner than later. Internet of Things is rising significantly. And if you look at simple technology that exists out there, like a fridge, as an example, you'll be able to order groceries using Internet of Things. So fast forward, in our current form, it becomes part of our daily lives as well. Augmented reality. And what is augmented reality? Augmented reality can be used together with artificial intelligence for training purposes. Instead of going on site to train your staff, you can use a goggle that actually augments reality and demonstrates to your end user how to do a DV board or how to connect a plug point, as an example, all done using augmented reality. And I'll give you two case studies which we implemented, and one case study focused on using IoT. Then Internet of Things is a very small device that uses radio frequency that is able to reach longer distances and range, but more importantly, it has a long battery life which is lithium powered. Now, we had a specific case in South Africa where we had contractors, electricians, all working towards creating dynamics around data collection using Internet of Things, where you can use it to analyze, for example, your solar, your inverters, smart metering. And we're moving to the realm era where you can monitor your DV board, you can monitor your electricity, you can monitor your water consumption, you can also monitor access to your business in terms from a security perspective. And those play an important part. And we implemented this back in my home country a few years ago quite successfully in terms of homeowners, but within the context you would need an electrician who's compliant in terms of fitting the IoT device. The second opportunity or case study was when we financed vehicles, specifically those pertinent to freight or long distance haulers, where they found that the biggest problem was that drivers or the truck custodians or staff weren't reaching the destination on time, or there was high consumption of fuel. We were able to use data analytics to analyze the speeding, the acceleration, the total consumption in terms of the usage of that asset. And one goes back to the asset, using Internet of Things, and reducing costs and improving on the efficiency. And that case study, we expanded across to almost 300 vehicles across South Africa quite effectively and quite efficiently, supporting a client reduce cost. And again, back to cash flow. When you reduce cost, you're able to manage your business effectively, and technology can help you achieve that in the short term, medium, as well as the long term. Now, strategies in terms of implementing technology, I think one of the most important things is people look at technology and ask the question, it is expensive. The answer is not necessary. The importance is assessing what your business needs. Thereafter, choosing the right technology that meets the needs of your business, but solves specific problems. Also very important within technology is training and management of it. It's important to train staff, but either you can outsource the management or have an in-source management. Data security is key, and also the ease of use and deployment. That is why I emphasize AWS, which is cloud technology. Using cloud technology, you can deploy any technology wherever you are across Australia efficiently, cost effectively, and pretty fast. The future trends of technology and artificial intelligence in its current form and future form will dominate. We need to embrace, we need to understand how does it impact our business, how can we use it to support it. Think of it as chatbot. When you call into a call center or you log on to an internet and you access for customer service, you have a chatbot. Think of artificial intelligence together with chatbot, how it actually makes your business easier for customers to engage. Analytics. We live in a world of data. Predicting behavior of your consumers and your customers is important. Automating processes. And simple process, onboarding a client, getting them registered, getting them access to your products and services, using blockchain or automation is equally important. Internet of Things, as I've used the case study, devices that you're able to use to bring in data into your business, but be able to make informed decisions, what's happening on site for your client. And I think the future of technology will remain with us for years to come. It is important to embrace it, but at a very simplistic level, it is not difficult to implement in any organization, whether it's big or small. As an organization, we're here to support you as a small business, achieve that objective using technology, but more importantly, how do we solve your problem and improve access to your products and services using technology. Thank you for your time. I look forward to engaging with businesses one-on-one, and feel free to ask me as many questions as possible.
So in terms of technology, we're a small business. We have 6 employees. So we'd like something, if we can, so that we're not using different platforms. At the moment, we've got a lot of Excel spreadsheets. But is there a way that we can incorporate our HR, so hiring, personnel documents, payroll, as well as the financial side of the business, and any sort of policies and SWIMs? And is there one system that can do everything, or might we have to get a couple different systems to cover everything that we need?
There are a number of systems that you can use from an HR and a billing perspective out there. But again, human resources is a specific technology versus a billing system. So you would have to integrate depending on the need of the organization. So it varies, I mean, from organization to organization. And as I said, I can support organizations identify those specific technology needs and what platforms that you would require. But again, there's so much out there to integrate and to use. There isn't a specific name that I can give you, but there's quite a bit of technology that exists out there. And again, you can actually build the technology to suit your organization. And the one advice that I would give any organization is consider building something for yourself. Because when you do value your organization, you value your organization 5 times to 10 times with a technology as part of your business. It becomes a higher valuation. So don't ignore the potential that it has from a capital gain perspective in the future as a return on equity for the investment that you make.
Thank you, Kevin. That was great presentation. I think it's probably it was done in a very way to make people feel more comfortable about technology because it is a tough topic, and especially to catch up when you think about the industrial stage, and now we're into the Internet of Things. So it's amazing how things evolve quickly. I guess my question when it comes to digital transformation and using technology to be more efficient, more productive, how much of it can be repeatable versus customized? Because it's important that when you invest in technology and you create something, that it should be repeatable, adaptable, it should integrate, and move away as much as you can from customization. So is there a balance when it comes to repeatable versus customization?
It's a fine line of repeatable and customization. We're currently working on a project at the moment where we've built an MVP for a client. And we also have a roadmap for the future. And technology is always evolving, so it's never static, never remains the same. My recommendation is always continue to build the technology because you will always have a competitor out in the marketplace that use something slightly different and a little bit more advanced. So it's important to stay, as they say, ahead of the curve and continue to look into the future and see what other trends are out there from a technology and use it. So it continues to improve your business as well as your customer experience, and throughput in terms of growth.
Thank you, Kevin. The other question I have was the importance of the balance between using technology, but at the same time removing the single point of failure. So I think reliance on technology, where it's running your bloodline of the business, and then it becomes a single point of failure. So what can businesses watch for when it comes to, before they invest in a technology to avoid that situation?
One of the key things in investing in technology is outsourcing your service into cloud-based AWS. Because one of the first things that happens in a disaster is disaster recovery around your information and where you have your access to technology. So working with the likes of Azure, which is a cloud-based platform, or the likes of Amazon actually solves 80 or 90% of your problems. Because in the event of a challenge like a flood or a fire, you can access your information wherever you are in the world, whether it's a shared box or whether it's sitting on a server. And that's the most important thing to do. That solves 90, 80% of your problems.
Yeah, absolutely. Risk management is important before actually making any decision when it comes to investing. I guess my last question has got probably two folds. One of it is the importance of data privacy, as you have, a lot of data that's out there and being used and analyzed and managed. And the other one is how much can you trust and rely on this data to make business on day-to-day basis?
That's a really good question. And I think data protection starts off with policy in an organization. You must start off with having a policy around data protection. And every single thing you do from a technology perspective is stored on a server. It's never stored on your computer. That's the second point of data protection. But more importantly is that the future is around encryption. When you use the likes of cloud-based computing, the encryption levels are very, very, very strict. And if you look at some of the we call it a pen test. It's called a penetration test, which you do on AWS and cloud-based solutions. They're pretty strong. They're very robust. It's like anything in life, you know, if you have a banking app and you give someone your PIN, they access it. So protection of the information starts off with policies, starts off with individuals, and educating your staff on a daily basis.
As you navigate the complexities of running your small business, we want you to know that we are by your side. At Business Solutions Hub, we offer a dedicated team of HR, workplace relations, and business specialists. Whether you need tailored advice or strategic insights, we're here to assist you every step of the way. If you have any questions or need further assistance, call us on 1300 445 687